Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Erie, and it's T.E.A. and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. It is a Mask Monday video, very late in the day. It's after 6 p.m. California time. We got the evening sun coming in the bedroom window, and the mask I am wearing really wants to go in my mouth, and it is a bubbling oxygen mask. Tastes absolutely horrible. But it does have a lovely scent. Now this is from the Dollar Tree. It is an oxygen, nourishing oxygen bubbling mask infused with lime extract, lime and mint in a mojito type of scent or flavor. And this was gifted to me by Michelle, aka Wavy Like The Ocean. So thank you so much, Michelle. She went on a hunt for bubbling face masks after I'd tried one that I believe Kimmy from Hanging Out with Kim had sent me. And she was on a hunt, so she sent me a bunch of them. And it is bubbling. You can see that it is frothing, it is foaming. It is very delicate. It is in my mouth. It is in my mouth. Yes, it is. Okay. This won't be a long one, so hopefully you will stick with me. Definitely can scent that lime. Not so much the mint, but that's okay. But has a very nice, refreshing scent to it. And I figured I'm in green, so let's make use of the green bubbling mask. So thank you again, Michelle. So yeah, we are 3/4 of the way through June already, and lots of stuff is going on. So I'm in the middle of a Temu Summer Vibes collab. That's Mary Catherine's group, and there's 7 channels, 7 giveaways. So you definitely want to check that out. Have to be publicly subscribed to all in order to win, and you can only win once within the collab. So we've got that going on. I'll leave the playlist down below in my doodly-doo, my description box. I also had a adventure out of the house, not in this room. Went with my guy's aunt and uncle, and him and I. We went to Cachuma Lake, which is our large lake slash reservoir in the north part of our county, about 35-40 miles north of here, and was just checking the place out. They have cabins to rent, they have yurts to rent, a day pass just to hang out or whatever and do a little picnic or a little barbecue is only $10. I think for the larger spots you do have to reserve them, so there might be additional fees. So I'll go ahead and link that video down below as well. I also did a hashtag what's for dinner. I had taken inspiration from another YouTuber. Her name is Emily, and her channel is called My Beautiful Chaos. She's a mother of 3, a family of 5, doing the best that they can to stretch the dollar, doing budget-friendly meals, and the theme is, avoiding food insecurity, filling your bellies. They may not be the most healthiest of meals, but sometimes you just have to focus on getting food on the table and feeding your family. And if that means beans and rice, that means beans and rice. If that means you're getting hot dogs cut up as part of a casserole or whatever, rather than ground beef or steak, you do what you gotta do. So I took my inspiration from her and kind of made the casserole my own. So it's a canned chicken and boxed stuffing casserole. And then I kind of made it my own because I added other stuff. But it was based on her original challenge to do various recipes with canned chicken. So again, I will leave her channel link down below as well. I was under the weather for several days after I came back from our little outing. It took a couple of days, but I got hit by a little summer cold. So I skipped a couple of days at work, and I stayed at home and stayed in bed for the most part throughout the weekend as well. Of course, my guy took care of me. He made sure that we both ate, and etc., etc., took out the trash, made sure I was okay. So I really appreciate that about him. Things are stressful. Things are stressful at work. Things are stressful financially, and I tend to take things to heart and then stress on top of stress. My anxiety has anxiety, as the saying goes. But yeah, things at work are kind of up in the air. I have a job. I'm glad I have a job. I will continue to have a job, but where I'm located is what's up in the air. And right now it's rumor. I've been approached by my ex-boss, my current boss, that they've heard from facilities. Facilities wants the room that I'm in. It's a room that I'm the only one in there, and there are 6 cubicles, but it's always been the purchasing department. But the purchasing department no longer exists at the company I worked for, which was Samson Clinic, and we were absorbed 18 months ago by Sutter Health. And most of their buyers work from home in Northern California, Sacramento, Bay Area, Roseville, etc. I'm 400 miles south in Santa Barbara by myself. So I can understand where they would need to move me out of what's going to be prime real estate, because the company CEO wants everybody that was at home during the pandemic to come back to work. The director of purchasing fought and got that waived for the other buyers, and I thought, I've always come to work, whether I've had my sick time, my days off, worked from home 3 weeks during the pandemic, but all the rest of these last few years has been physically at a location. And out of the 80 buyers at Sutter Health, there's only me and maybe 1 or 2 others that actually work at a location. So I thought, things would continue as it are. But the rumor has it is they want to move me to the corporate office, which isn't that far away. It's down the street, several blocks, less than a half mile. But I don't want to go to work there. I don't think I'll be comfortable there. I have to share a room with somebody that's not in the supply chain, and I don't know who the person is. I don't know if I'll be able to take my printer with me, or my lights, or my fan. I don't know what size desk. And again, facilities hasn't approached me. I'm just being told that it's going to happen. So that's unsettling. I like to know where I am, where I'm going, what I'm doing. And so that's been causing a lot of stress for me. So no, I cannot think of it as a new adventure. I like my tried and true routines. And so being shipped off to another building is not what I consider a positive thing. Though there is one spot that is a shining light, and that's my friend Evie. That's XOXOEVI. She's a YouTuber here, and I'll link her down below. She works in that building in our patient access group, and that's not the only positive light that I can see, is that I'll get to see Evie more, maybe on a daily basis. So that's the only fun thing about it. But the rest of my supply chain is in the building that I'm in. My ex-boss is the distribution manager. All the guys that I work with that are in the warehouse, they get to stay there because that's the warehouse. However, I just don't understand, if our building had 200 people in it before and people are coming back to work, out of that entire building, they can't find a small office, a closet, a cubicle somewhere. Just don't get it. Just don't get it. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, lots of stress financially. Everything has gone up, from electricity to the cost of food to, we don't have cable, but I have, I think it's 4 streaming channels. So there's 4, all of them have gone up in price. There's the thought that we didn't have a rent increase for this apartment this year. It was proposed that it was going to be a $75 increase instead of the typical 20 to 40, but that was put on hold because of other litigations with other landlords with City Hall. But yeah, I have a feeling that if it doesn't go up now, it might go up next February, and as it is, Santa Barbara is very expensive. This takes almost 1 full paycheck to pay for a large 1-bedroom apartment with a outside patio. So yeah, feeling stressed. But life goes on. You try and make the best of it. Put your big girl panties on and deal with it. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna let this sit there and bubble and marinate a little bit longer. It does smell very nice. Thank you again, Michelle. That was really nice of you. I really appreciate that. I'll let that sit there for a little while and try not to eat it. But it does smell like, so you can see the little foamy bits right there. So yeah, that's just me, just to chat, just checking in. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope that any of you that need positive vibes and prayers, just know that I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm sending all the positivity and magical vibes out for you to feel better. So please take good care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I'll see you around the net.